I'm surrounded by so much cuteness right here. Look at this. Sesame Place holding a special event this Sunday outside of the entrance gates. So you'll get a chance to meet adoptable dogs like these guys from all over San Diego. Elmo and his adopted puppy, Tango, will be there. We have friends joining us this morning. Thank you all for being here. Yes. Jessica and Allyson as well, and of course, Elmo and Tango, and then these puppies, which we're going to talk about in a second. Allyson, I want to start with you because Sesame Place is taking part in a great adoption event. Yes. What are you guys going to be doing?
So this Sunday, we're going to have a bunch of local animal shelters come and bring their adoptable pets. And Tango is Elmo's adopted puppy, so Tango has found her forever home, and we're hoping that all of these puppies can find their forever home as well.
I love that Elmo has a Tango now. That's awesome. This was a big deal for Sesame Place to add an adopted puppy. That's a big deal for all of our families.
It's a big deal for Sesame and for Tango and Elmo. They're so happy to be together.
You're so cute. I love the jolliness. And I will say this puppy, who is also adoptable, loves Tango because they've been looking at each other. You have a nice little connection there, don't you? Yes, you do. And obviously, we've been talking about the importance of adopting doggies. So, Jessica, of course, you are the expert in this. Tell us about having an event like this, what you're hoping that we get out of this.
I mean, I have to say, I felt like a kid this morning seeing, I mean, Elmo's always been one of my favorites. And I think that I grew up on, watching Sesame Street and learning about kindness and about acceptance and all the beautiful lessons they teach. And the fact that they're actually now really focusing on adoption is unbelievable to those of us that work in animal welfare. So then the fact that they're extending it and doing an adoption weekend, unbelievable. So Helen Woodward will be down there. We're talking to people about adoption and fostering, which is a huge part of rescuing. And these two, of course, are going to be available as well. This is Ebby and Euro, and they're litter mates.
Oh my goodness.
And they're both available for adoption, 9 weeks old, spayed and neutered, up to date on all their vaccinations.
And not together necessarily.
Not together. We usually, say it's great to split up litter mates because they tend to kind of vie for who's going to be the boss. But not right now. They seem to love each other right now,
so
and
sweet.
Tango. It's a big love fest.
A big love fest. And I will say, this one just so gently, calmly went to my arms. And I mean, such sweethearts. What size do you think they'll get? Tell some of the details.
Yeah, they're about like 7 pounds right now. So we're assuming they'll be between 30 and 40 pounds. Not huge, nice medium-sized dog. They'll probably be pretty active, but you can see they really love to cuddle and love. Much like Tango, who loves to cuddle and love.
Of course.
I noticed also that Tango has a harness on, which is great.
A good one.
Because we need to know that when we're out, we've got to be responsible with pets too. All the things that Sesame Street and Sesame Place teaches is amazing.
I will say, I mean, ever since we were kids, we've learned life lessons from Sesame Street. So Allyson, touch on that. I mean, obviously adopting pets, why is that such a big message Sesame Street wants to get out there?
Well, there are a lot of adoptable animals out in the world, and it's very important to be able to give those animals a home, and they can be just as loving as a puppy that you get from anywhere else. They need homes as well.
Yeah, you want to bond like these two, right? That's what you want in your family, I feel like. And obviously for this event, we're hoping all the animals that come find homes, right?
Yes, absolutely. The event's going to happen from 10 to 2, like you said, outside the gates of Sesame Place. There will be lots of adoptable puppies there, and hopefully some older dogs as well. And if they all get adopted, then we know where to go to find more.
Okay, perfect. And I will say I adopted our dog 6 years ago. She's like a 90-pound mix of something, we're not sure, but the most loving, sweetest, with the baby on the way. She literally puts her head on my belly, knows there's a baby in there. It's a really special family member, obviously. We love, love, love our dogs. So I'm glad that you're doing this, and we want to help places like Helen Woodward and Humane Society, all the shelters here in town.
All the local shelters. It's incredible, and there's a ton of love there to give to families.
And I want to ask you too, as far as the capacity goes, I mean, have you guys been full the way all of them have been?
Last weekend we had 70 puppies in the kennels. We had 50 waiting to go as soon as we got those adopted, and 80 more that were waiting to come. It's unbelievable right now. So yes, adoption is an amazing thing to do.
Yeah, to hear
fostering.
There's that much, that many available right now. We definitely want to find them good, happy homes. Although also looking at the forecast, I'm glad to say Sunday will be good.
Sunday looks like It's going to be
Yay.
beautiful.
We won't have wet dogs, wet tangos. Will not be, you don't have to worry about that at all. And people can go into Sesame Place after, right?
Yes.
Or before?
Yes, you can go into Sesame Place after visiting all the puppies.
Yay,
If
see
you're
Elmo.
already planning to go to Sesame Place, you can pop on out, see some dogs, and then go back in and
Okay.
enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes, and then you might at the end of the day just have a nice friend to take home with
Yes,
you.
have an extra buddy in your car.
So good. An extra buddy you can take. Look at these two. Oh my goodness. Sesame Street never fails to obviously inspire us to do good for our community. And thank you guys all for doing the same thing for us too. Sesame Place is a great place to go. All ages, right?
Yes, totally a family park.
Okay.
There's something for everybody.
Okay, wonderful. From 10 to 2 on Sunday, you'll be there.
We
a
will
lot
be.
of different local shelters
Yes.
as well. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys for coming. And if people real quick want to adopt these two.
Go on to animalcenter.org. They're available today, and they are looking for their forever
Oh
homes.
my goodness. This one though is like lying on my belly.
Or it might
Like,
just stay
it
with
just
you.
wants
It might
to sit
just stay
here
with you.
and not move. I love it.